All right, guys, so let's have a look at Rigetti. So there are a lot of quantum names that pumped. The main one, big one, the breakout is ionq, but today we're talking about RGTI, right? So I have covered these many times if you want to go back. So it looks like Rigetti, pump and dump, back to high. So last time, July 16th, possible squeeze. And back then, it had such day, but it was significantly higher volume. So it had a day where stock traded all of a sudden with 190 million volume, and it had a 30% jump in stock price. So this move today, I mean, it's 14%. It's not as high, but after that jump, well, it killed a lot of premium. So if anything, premium sellers, option sellers have been milking this name because it's been in the choppy range. Anybody who wanted to short, unless you were day trading in and out, you were scalping, you weren't making money because it was in a sideways move after that big move where premiums got expensive, and anybody who got bullish, they got smoked. Anybody who got bearish, you got smoked as well if you had outside of the money puts and it wasn't in the money, or you made very little money. And right here, right now, this move, well, it's interesting because I was watching it actually during the day. When it pumped in the morning, I thought if it could clear 20, that would have squeezed the stock pretty hard. So it just pulled back towards the volume weighted average price, and it closed at around like $19. So if we go back to the beginning of the year where this stock was sitting somewhere around these levels, and it was having a hard time back then to get back above 20. And then this is the day when NVIDIA CEO said, yeah, quantum is like 10-15 years away at least. And then all these quantum names dumped actually all the way from 20 to like $6 in a matter of like 3 trading sessions. And I was bearish as well, and I'm still not super optimistic about quantum in general because they don't make money. There are quantum names like Honeywell, IBM. I mean, if you want to go throw money, I mean, for the sake of quantum, but a lot of people are not. I mean, they don't care about the product itself. They just care about making money, and it's all about speculation. These names, I mean, for Rigetti, if it clears, sure, no problem. I'm going to watch the squeeze because I know it has at the moment 18% or 20% short float, but market capitalization for this stock to be worth 6.1 billion, that's a bit insane. But we have rate cut decision on Wednesday, and next week's Friday, which is 19th of September, is a big option expiration. So sure, if this stock, essentially Rigetti, since we're talking about Rigetti, if it clears 20, that's a big resistance. It can definitely push. But it's been uptrending since this, just like overall market since March, April, or as soon as it got back above 50-day moving average. You can see this yellow line on my chart is 50-day. It's been bouncing off of 50-day. So if it's going to fall, well, I'll be watching the 50-day as a support. Or maybe even ultra short term 18. That would be a perfect indicator for me. If it just holds above 18, then it tries to attempt to take over 20. Sure, I'll be watching it long in terms of option activity and dark pools. Let's take a look at that one. So I saw pretty big sell, 52 million on September 12th. Looks like $19.09. So it looks like it came number 7 condition at market close. Okay, I consider this profit taking for sure. And also we're going to take a look at the net premiums. Were people being bullish, or it's just people got caught off guard and it just squeezed the shorts? For me, if I look at the premiums in terms of like option buyers and sellers, yeah, there were a little bit of a call buying right there, but overall, not that many people were buying calls. Versus, we can check the ionq. Maybe ionq had some call activity before stock jumped pretty high. But if it has similar situation where not many people were anticipating, then yeah, that's different. But you take a look at this one. This is ionq. So well before, when the stock was sitting at 44, people were buying calls already. Call buying, put buying as well, but call buying, and then on Thursday, not as much, but then you can see all of a sudden bigger spike on Friday where everybody started participating because stock went pretty crazy. So if momentum persists, sure, I will be watching these stocks higher. But to me, yeah, this volume has to stay, or people have to pretty much chase the name and push it higher. Because I remember back here when we had much significant higher volume, it just couldn't break that 20, and then that negative news. It is shorted. We can check that data to see on Friday, was it a short covering? Will it just go fade back just like it has done in the past? Let's take a look at the short interest, short volume at least. That's what I want to watch. So yeah, it was being pretty heavily shorted every single day. Even if you take a look at it, on average daily, 53% short volume every single day over the past 30 days, of course. That's pretty high. And short float, 16%, so a little bit less actually. I wonder what ionq has. Let's take a look at ionq pretty quickly. ionq, 16% as well. So it looks like more shorts got squeezed, or people have lost. I mean, interest has dropped. I mean, I can check it here as well. Short interest over time. You can see right there in February, March, April. This is Rigetti I'm looking at. Rigetti had like short interest somewhere around like 25%. Now it's like 15-16%. So short interest significantly dropped actually. So which means a lot of people got squeezed to the upside, and maybe people are not too as aggressive as they were in terms of borrowing. It was hard to borrow. So yeah, that's purely short squeeze on many of these names. And will it hold up here? I would definitely be more cautious about downside, because in my opinion, risk is more to the downside than upside. But sure, if it clears 20 and pretty much 20 acts as a support, I have no problem seeing this now. Maybe stock maybe go to 24, 25, 26, something like that. Okay, but again, valuation for this stock that doesn't make any money, zero, to be worth like 6.1 billion. That's a bit ridiculous. But again, it is at the point where sure, if it wants to break out, it can break out. But again, I don't own any shares. I don't own any options. This is purely for educational purposes only, not a buy or sell recommendation. I'll see you guys in the next update. Take care. Peace.